Deirdre agus Fáilte Creole. I'm delighted to support today's online volunteering conference, and I want to thank Volunteer Now for organising this important event and bringing together such a strong host of contributors and delegates. There's no doubt that volunteering has played a crucial role in supporting communities throughout the pandemic. Voluntary action was at the heart of the grassroots community response to supporting some of the most vulnerable people affected by the pandemic. During the last 18 months, people have stepped up to help neighbours, to support local organisations, and to make their contribution in a collective effort. This generosity of spirit and willingness to step up and reach out to others is central to our understanding of community. This conference is an opportunity for us all to reflect on the impact of the pandemic and what it's meant to volunteering. It's a chance to identify the challenges faced and the lessons learned, to build on the good work and will that was generated, and to support future action. Continuing to mobilise and support volunteering is going to be a key element of our shared recovery from the pandemic. Volunteering and local community action is very close to my heart and is central to much work that I do within the department. We know that volunteering underpins so much good work within our communities. My department is responsible for setting policy and strategy for volunteering, aiming to create the conditions to allow local volunteers actively to develop and flourish. And I'm delighted to be able to support a strong local volunteering infrastructure through Volunteer Now and our network of volunteer centres. The research evidence being presented and discussed at this conference will help identify the future strategic needs for volunteering here. My department has been involved in the development of this research and will be keen to support the continued conversation and explore this evidence further with our volunteer partners. Sunday the 5th of December is the United Nations International Volunteer Day. This year's campaign celebrates the power of volunteerism to help create a better future and celebrate the time and effort which volunteers give to create better social and environmental outcomes for the world that we live in. I'd like to use this opportunity to acknowledge all of our volunteers and our volunteer organisations. I want to thank you for your continued commitment, and I wish you well with the rest of this year's conference programme.